Hey, you okay? I saw your car smoking right as you got off the highway. Thought you might need some help? Wait a second. Professor? Oh my god! It's been ages. It's good to see you. What a small world. Oh, no, unfortunately I don't know anything about cars. But I did see a gas station a few miles back, and they might be able to give you a tow. I could give you a ride, if you want. It's no trouble, plus, maybe if I help you, you'll cut me some slack on the next assignment? I couldn't resist, even though I'm not in high school anymore. Come on, get in. It's been a while since we saw each other teach. Is it weird to still call you that? I mean, you aren't technically my teacher anymore. Been in college for a year now. Do you miss having me as a student? Oh yeah, I definitely miss seeing you in class every day. And the uniforms, strangely enough. I used to hate having to wear one, but now they have a certain amount of sentimental value to me. You were my favorite teacher, you know. It's true. I always sort of used to wish... It's silly. Well, I always sort of had a crush on you, and I always used to wish that I'd get to see you more outside of class. High school boys never really did it for me, you know? It's such an embarrassing cliche, isn't it? Hot for teacher. Suppose it's a classic for a reason, right? You know, now that I'm older, you can totally tell me the truth. About how you felt about me back in school. It's not as if I'm stupid. I saw all those longing glances and the way you always asked me for help with stuff around the classroom. It totally isn't weird. I mean, I was already 18 when you met me, and you were the hot new teacher. Plus, you've always been a total catch, and everyone wanted you. Yes, they did. There's no way you didn't realize that. I really want to know if you liked me too. I want to hear you say it. Come on, tell me. I knew it. I am positively scandalized, sir. You mean to tell me teacher was hot for student? No, you're right. It wouldn't have been appropriate. At the time, anyway. Now, though, what are you even doing out here? I mean, we're a long way from town. Wait, that's right. I remember you mentioning something about taking a yearly vacation out into the desert. Oh no, that means your trip is interrupted. Like, getting your car fixed might take a while out here. I'm so sorry. Oh, I was visiting my family. My aunt lives in this really cool cabin, and I'm crashing with her for the summer. What are the odds we'd cross paths coming off the highway? Crazy world. So, what were you planning to do during your trip? Camping? Hiking? Dropping acid and wandering around the desert naked? I just think it's so cool that you travel on your own. It's just really brave. It can be dangerous. Don't worry. You don't have anything to worry about with me. I'm happy to help you, and get to spend time with you as two adults. You're right, we have been driving for a while, and I haven't seen a gas station either. But, I mean, that's because there isn't one. I said that's because there isn't a gas station out here. There's nothing out here at all. I'm sorry, Teach. I had to do this for your own good. Don't fight me, just breathe it in. There you go. Relax, relax. It'll be so much better for you if you just relax. You're gonna take a little nap, and I'm gonna bring you somewhere safe. And when you wake up, we'll have ourselves a little talk, okay? Just rest. It's okay, it's okay. You're safe. There you are. Open those beautiful eyes for me. Look at me, Teach. There you are. Have a sip of water and let me wipe your face with a cool cloth. It'll take a bit for you to regain leg function, but I promise you you're perfectly safe. I've taken some extreme measures, I admit, but I think once you've heard me out, you'll understand everything and why I did what I did. You'll understand that it was all for you. Comfy? Good. Then listen. I know. I know about all the little hints and subliminal messages you've been sending me. I knew the whole time that you were in love with me, but you're a gentleman. You would have never crossed any ethical lines no matter what, even if it wasn't actually wrong. And I respect that. I respect that even though you were locked in a loveless relationship with an absolutely foul woman, you wouldn't dare to make a move. But I wanted you to. God, I wanted you to reach out and touch me and take me into your arms and hold me against your gorgeous body. I spent so many nights dreaming about it and telling myself that one day you would come around. You'd wake up and realize true love was waiting for you right there in the front row, and all you needed to do was reach out your beautiful hand and pluck it off the vine. You'd break up with your awful girlfriend and show up at my door with flowers in your hand and love in your eyes. And you would be my first kiss. I was too shy back then to have ever been kissed, and besides, why would I want to kiss someone my age when there was someone older, right there, ready to teach me this? Except you didn't, did you? You stayed with her. Moved in with her, let her convince you to change everything wonderful about yourself, everything I have always loved. The way you dressed, the way you laughed, the way you wore your hair, the way you looked at me. You haven't even said anything about my outfit. It's my uniform. Still fits, too. I want to see you looking at me like that again. Seems like you've calmed down a little. If I loosen the restraints, you won't do anything silly, will you? Do you promise? I'd really hate for this to get unpleasant. There. Feel better? I know you're considering your options, but I'd like to point out the very large, very locked steel door and remind you that the little treats I gave you haven't completely worn off yet, so you wouldn't get very far, and I wouldn't recommend you making me angry. I get a little fuzzy when that happens, and I wouldn't want anything to go wrong. No one knows where you are, see. I have to confess that I've been following you since I graduated. Not physically, of course. It's easy enough to just track people online, if you know how. If anything happens to me, you won't be able to get out of this room. And although I'd like to be consumed by you in one way, I don't think you'd enjoy the alternative very much, so let's be on our best behavior, okay, Teach? Good. Where was I? Oh, yes. I've been keeping an eye on you. Planning my next moves, planning how to rescue you from the prison you built yourself. Waiting to be certain that's what you needed, what you wanted. And sure enough, I got my sign. I saw you out with your girlfriend one night. You guys were having a pretty heated conversation. I followed you both and overheard the way she spoke to you. Vile. No one should ever address you with anything but respect, so my blood boiled to hear that. I knew it was time to put my plan into action, and I knew you'd be leaving soon for your usual vacation, so the night before you left, I stopped by her place to have a little chat about her manners. I needed to make sure she understood that she was to have no further contact with you. That you belonged to me and we were meant to be together. You're too sweet and gentle for all the gory details, don't you think? Leave that unpleasantness to me. The point is that she was an obstacle to our bliss that has been permanently removed. And then it was as simple as covering my tracks, using her phone to text you, never to contact her again, and following you. As soon as you stopped for lunch, I made sure your car wouldn't go too much farther. And you're so precious. You didn't even notice me, did you? That naivety is one of the things I like most about you. Your trusting nature and open heart. Don't look so afraid. I have no intentions of hurting you. I love you. I'm rescuing you. You can see that, can't you? I'm sorry about your car, but you're not going to need it anymore anyway. Because I'm keeping you here, at least until you finally realize your true feelings about me and finally confess to me. I'm going to make sure you have everything you need and show you how a woman should properly care for her man. You are my man, aren't you? Well, kiss me and see. You can tell a lot from a first kiss. And I've been thinking about it a lot. I bet you taste like peppermint. You know, for someone still tied, albeit loosely, to a bed, you sure seem to enjoy that. Did you? I want to hear you say it. Just because I'm all right with certain extreme measures doesn't mean I want to violate your boundaries. I'm not a monster, I'm just in love. Yes? Really? Say it again. Tell me you love me again. Sounds like a prayer on your lips. Your perfect, plush, wonderfully kissable lips. No one could love you like I will. The way you deserve. We're meant to be together, and I'll get rid of anyone who stands in our way. You're mine now, and I won't ever let you go. You hear me? Ever. That's right. We're soulmates, baby, forever bonded. I know it, you know it, and your lips know it. Well, as beautiful as it is to kiss you and be with you like this, I do have a few loose ends to tie up before we can truly be happy together. We have to make sure you remain loyal to me and that no one interrupts our fun, right? So, I'm just gonna send a few texts from your phone, make a couple posts on social media, and then we're home free. I'm gonna untie you now. You're a little sweaty, and I installed a shower for you over there. I even got your favorite shampoo and body wash. You clean up, and I will be back down with dinner in a bit. Hey, Teach, I love you. I can't wait to start our little family together.